my God. Okay, I need to wait for everybody else to come back in. Okay, strawberries, welcome back. Come back in. Yeah. Okay, guys, there was no option for me to turn the comments on. There's no option. So I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on it. But for now, we're just going to have to trust in the one question and then me doing the question until the next live. Because I would like to go live for you guys and do these paid readings like a few times a week. I'd love to go a few times a week. So, Nora, how do I know if you're here? Okay. I'm just going to trust that everybody's in here. That paid, that needs to be here, and we're just gonna try to go, we're just gonna move forth, we're just gonna move forward. And if you have something to say, just send me like 30 cents or something on Cash App to read, so I'll read it. Okay. Nora, send me 5 cents if you're here. Send me 5 cents if you're here. Yeah, because I can't figure it out. But we will get it so we can get comments, because that's kind of important, I feel like, if we're going to be doing TikTok lives. But I just want to make sure you're here before I continue reading. And I have some other people that got a reading as well. So I kind of just want to jump back in. Okay, she had to have seen it, so I'm just going to do it. Nora, I'm going to continue with your reading here. So I was getting the vibe here that when it comes to your creativity, you could be taking action out of fear, right? Like you could be taking action, feeling like I'm going to be creative. Nora, okay, she is there. I see you, Nora. Okay, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue now. So you could have been taking action for, it's actually coming out with the 10 of Pentacles reverse, which is about money. So maybe you feel like you need to make money in a new way, or you'd like to make money in a new way, or you'd like to enjoy what you're doing. But there is a really big energy here of, in order for you to do that, to detach from the outcome of whatever it is that you're doing. So your spirit guides really want you to first recognize your intention when you're showing up and doing something. What is your intention? Just ask yourself that. Am I doing this out of avoidance? Am I doing this because I want to? Am I doing this because I feel like I have to? Or am I doing this just because it feels good for me? And try to find things, creative endeavors that align to just feeling good. So that could be like, even if you are feeling a certain way and you recognize that you're doing something because you want money. Okay, well, I want money because I want security. So if you want security, there's a part of you that's not feeling secure. So if you can recognize that, then you could literally paint what it feels like to not feel secure. And that is you transmuting that emotion into something creative. So even if you look at what your intention is, it's 10:10 on my clock right now. That's what I mean. You're closing out a really big cycle of something that's stuck in your subconscious mind. But in order to work through that, you need to go out of your comfort zone when it comes to how you're processing things. So that's what I mean is, for you, recognize your intention. If you recognize your intention is out of fear, what are you fearing? What version of you is fearing that? And how can you then take a creative action to transmute whatever it is you're feeling? Because then you're not looking for an outcome. You're saying, let me transmute what I'm feeling right now, right here. So that is like the first step that your guides want you to take within like creating more energy and enjoyment when you are creating something. But be aware that some of it may be coming from your childhood. So this could be an energy of like, if you maybe got invalidated as a child, or you weren't able to create as a child, or what you did create as a child got belittled, or you know, or your dreams got squashed when you were little, being like, well, if you do this, you're not going to be successful, instead of just your parents being like, you know what, if it makes you happy, go ahead. That's kind of the energy that they want you to give to yourself. Especially ask yourself, what is it right now that my inner child wants to do? And then how can I do that? Because in this, she's having like a little tea party. She's literally having a little tea party, and that's giving such inner child energy. Like a child is getting absolutely nothing from having a tea party besides like showing up for themselves and having a good time, like just enjoying having a good time. So this is a really big new sense of independence, of you actually showing up for your inner child in a mothering way. But that's my best advice I have here. But be really gentle with yourself. Try not to be hard on yourself when it comes to what you're doing or how you're showing up, because there is a really big transition going on for you right now. This is a really big, so be gentle with yourself. Look at yourself as like a mother, like mother yourself. Okay, Nora, that's what I have for you. I really wish I could chat with you guys. Okay, let me see who is next on the list, guys, okay? If you would like to get on my list, readings are $35 for just a short tarot reading. It's $35. And I have Cash App and PayPal. They are in the link on my page. It's my link tree, and it'll take you to my payment options. And then I also have $50 readings, and those readings are like really in depth. So those ones I'll be using multiple oracle and also tarot to get deep into a situation. But the $35 readings are just tarot. So if you'd like to get on my list, send me a payment with your question. You can ask whatever you'd like. So just send me it with your question. I'll be right back. Let me see who's next. We have Grace up, and then Satia. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you so much for the tip, lovely. You're so sweet. I'm gonna get my notebook really quick, so just so I can write down your guys' names so we can get a list going. Because I want to make sure. Oh, I forgot there's a huge spider over here. Okay, so Grace, Satia. Satia, maybe that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so Grace, Satia, and then somebody else just sent me a payment as well. Augustine Garcia. Whoa! Augustine. I'm pretty sure they sent 10 and then they sent another 20. So again, I'm just going to say my prices again one more time for anyone that's new in here. I have 3 people on my list. So if you want to get a short tarot reading, then that is $35 USD. $35 USD. So if you're from another country, please make sure to translate. What's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean. How much that is. And then I'm so excited to be live here. And then I also have $50 readings as well. So that's like super in depth. So the $35 only tarot. You can ask one question, whatever you'd like. So if you're going to send me a payment and get on my list, I have 3 people on my list. Send me the payment with your question. So first is Grace. Grace wants a love reading. So I always like to ask, see, that's what I mean. This is like so hard. I always like to ask if you want like a love reading in general or if you're asking about a specific person. So if you are comfortable, Grace, send like 1 cent or something. That's how we can do it. You can just send 1 cent. And just tell me if you have someone in your life or if you want a general love life update. Because otherwise I kind of shift how I ask the question to make sure that we get clear on what it is. So we have Grace, Satia, me every time I'm seeing if I pronounce it right, and then Augustine Garcia. I'm pretty sure they sent me 35, so we'll see. Somebody sent Grace. Oh my gosh, Grace. 35. Oh, I think she wants an in-depth. Okay, 1 second. So, somebody sent me $21 on PayPal. And I just want you guys to know the cheapest reading I have is $35. So I'm not sure who sent that. But let me know. A general love reading for Grace. Let's see. Valentine's Day is coming up. So maybe you got somebody coming in for you, babe. This is so fun on YouTube. This is so much more fun than on TikTok. Okay, what do you guys have for Grace? General love reading. Anyone else could resonate with this as well. Even if it's not your reading, you still could resonate with it. Please make sure to thumbs up the live, guys. Grace. Grace! This looks really positive. You are definitely in the preparing stages of attracting a long-term partner. I'm going to tell you the cards I have out here in a second. There is a current lesson that you're learning that's like preparing you for a relationship. Oh my God, that's crazy. That just came out. Okay. So I'm going to tell you the animals I have out here in case they resonate for you. So first things first, you're coming out with dolphin, wolf, sea otter, peacock, swan, lynx, dragon, and raccoon. So take any of those if they resonate for anyone else in here as well. When it comes to your love life, immediately what I'm getting from this base layer, this energy tells me that in somewhere in your relationships, you could have either been avoidant or codependent, like closed-hearted energy. So what that means exactly is just that you could have been afraid of an ending, or you wanted something so bad that you couldn't just be in the present moment and be like, oh my gosh, this connection is so fun and chill. It has to be like, let me make sure that I'm doing everything right to make sure that this goes the way that I want. Or it's like you're playing games, like you're acting with strategy to make sure that you get the outcome that you want. So it does feel like it could have been codependency only because this is out here. But what you're learning right now is it feels like you've been through a journey of showing up for yourself the way that you want someone to show up for you. So when a relationship approaches you, you're not in such like a scarcity mindset or like a scared energy of losing it. Again, I'm going to pull here because there is something in your energy that's like coming in. Because Swan, this is my long-term, this is like my marriage card. This is like long-term relationship card. And it's being clarified by Link's Keeper of Secrets. So with that literally feels like your guides are, they don't want you to be focused on this. It's not something that they have been showing you. It's not something that maybe could have been feeling it. But it's not something they want you to be focused on. Meredith. Okay, I need to put you on the list. I got your payment, Meredith. Let me clarify this first here. Yeah, that's what it is. So it actually feels like in relationships, Grace, you could be really hard on yourself. That's kind of how it's coming out, actually. It could be really hard on yourself when it comes to your relationship dynamic. Yeah, that I literally said it could have been codependency, and Queen of Cups reversed comes out. So I love that you're asking about a general love life reading because I feel like you've come a long way in this. So this definitely tells me that you could have either been in a codependent cycle in the past or you have approached love with codependency. So that's an energy of like, I believe that I am who I give, or I am what I give. So in a relationship, it's like I need to give and give and give and give and give, which causes you to attract someone that is just taking from you. But your energy is like, oh my God, like I literally didn't give enough. Like this person isn't going to want to be with me. Instead of just seeing your worth and seeing like that somebody needs to show up for you in a certain way to deserve that. So this is actually something that you're letting go of. And the way that they're wanting you to let go of this is by Ten of Wands reversed with the, see, I know that you've worked through this. This is something that you've let go of. That's why you're aligning to a high vibrational relationship here. So this is you actually showing up for yourself to take action to receive. That's how you're letting go of this. So if you're not already doing this, which I feel like you are, you're, oh my God, it was just 10:21 on my clock, and 21 is the World card, which is new beginning, and 10 is like a new beginning. So that's what I mean. This is you actually saying, what is it that I want? How do I want to feel in a relationship? How do I want someone to show up for me? How do I want someone to treat me? And how do I feel when I'm in that reality? What thoughts am I thinking? And then you taking actions to actually create that in your present moment, to create security, to become comfortable with that reality. That's something that it feels like you're actually doing right now. And it is causing you to clear out an old perception of maybe looking a lot at what relationships look like rather than what they feel like. And then therefore attracting people that are like emotionally unavailable. I don't know if you've attracted people that are emotionally unavailable. It kind of feels like it. Anybody that's new in here, I just want to say, anyone that's new in here, I am doing paid readings. So I have 4 people on my list, including the person I'm doing right now. Right now I'm doing a $50 reading. This is a really in-depth reading. And then, so I also have $35 reading. So a $35 reading is only a short tarot reading. You can ask one question, whatever you'd like. For the $50 reading, you can ask one question, whatever you'd like. So if you'd like to get on my list, Ashley, I just got you on my list, Ashley, then you can send me a payment with your question. Okay, so send me a payment with your question and then you'll get on the list. And it's linked in on my page, my link tree, to find my PayPal and my Cash App. Okay, and we also have Art Pritz. This is so fun, you guys. Yeah! I want to be going live a few times a week to do this with you guys because I love it. Sometimes maybe we could even do themed readings as well. Yes, this has been a long journey for you, Grace. So the reason why you're actually becoming your own best friend, that's how it feels. Like you're showing up for yourself. The next person that you meet, Ashley, okay, I think Ashley is doing a $50 reading, okay. I'm gonna put that down, so just so I know that it's in depth. So the next person that you're gonna meet, it's going to start a lot slower than what you have experienced in the past. That's something that I think it's healthy for you to look for. So you might meet this person and like, you're not immediately like, oh my God, I'm so in love with you. It might be like, oh, you're chill. And then that ends up going into like a really grounded relationship. Because it feels like maybe in the past, Hada. Why do I feel like you've gotten a personal reading from me? So it feels like in the past, you maybe have attracted partners that like come in and then they go. And then they come in and then they go. Or like they start off super steamy and passionate and then there ends up being a tower moment. Or there ends up being like a big shift. Like that's kind of the energy that I get, is something that's like really hot and then it's cold. Or being in a relationship that's quite literally hot and cold. So they're having you ground into what romance and what being loved feels like for you through your actions, so you can enjoy the presence of a connection instead of needing an outcome or needing like a label and holding on to that so tight to feel secure. So again, I just want to validate that this is something that you've been working on and you're doing a really good job, because you're coming out here with a lot of active working cards, but it still is in the process. Within the next, I'm getting springtime. You might meet this person in springtime. Let me pull on this person. Guys, sorry, I'm getting so excited. 6 of Pentacles coming out on the Swan energy. See, this is somebody that this is going to be an equal give and take relationship. So your idea of an equal give and take relationship might be distorted because of trauma you've experienced. So if your idea of equal give and take is you giving, and your pain body, so like say your dad was emotionally unavailable and then you had to like chase his love. So then your idea of a relationship with a man is then I overgive and I chase and the other person receives. So you don't know that that's like not normal until you actually have the consciousness to recognize, oh, my idea of safety or my idea of equal is actually not equal, and it's just what I'm used to. That's something that's shifting in this relationship. You're consciously aware of it now, but it's going to be healed through action in this other relationship. That's what I mean. So it's like you needed to become aware of it first. So then when you experience the shift in the equal give and take, you don't run away out of fear. So you are aware of it though, especially because you're coming out as the Empress Queen. This period. Fucking period. This shift is Sorry, I'm so excited. This shift is insane. This is what you're coming out of. Queen of Cups reversed with the Empress. These are both beautiful cards, right? But this energy together, this is I am mothering my boyfriends. I'm mothering my partners. And a mother energy means that you're giving selflessly. You're giving and the other person is just receiving. So this could have been a dynamic. So what you're shifting into is still keep the Empress because you are still this. You are still very loving, very sweet, very kind, very nurturing. But the difference is I'm not going to give that to someone that doesn't deserve it or somebody that hasn't shown me that it's going to be equal. I'm not going to overgive my nurturing, loving energy to somebody that is not giving it back to me. I need an equal dynamic. Mariah just sent me. So this is literally on Link's Keeper of Secrets, and that's why your guides don't want you to be focused on this relationship, because this allows you to have this energy, this strong boundaries for yourself. This person is coming out with Dragon, which is somebody that's mastered all 4 elements. So this is Emperor, and you're coming out as the Empress. Okay, let me get the last section now. Again, I said, oh my God, guys. Literally, Dragon, which I just said, this is this person's energy, this future person. Knight of Cups. So this is definitely going to be somebody that approaches you. Stop. King and Queen of Swords coming out. Okay, so both of you guys are going to have high standards in relationships. This is going to be a really different dynamic than what you've had before. And that's why your guides are like needing you to ground into what genuine love feels like. Because how different this relationship is going to look may trigger you in some way. But it's like they want you to be open-minded to the fact that it's different, knowing that what you usually go for isn't good for you. So it's like different is good. If it's different, that means it's good because what you've experienced in the past has not been healthy. But you also need to be open-minded. Look, the Lovers literally just came out on the star on the bottom. That's what I mean. And the King of Cups. See, this is somebody that has high standards in relationships, but they're actually willing to give. This is not somebody that's going to over-receive. This is somebody that they may actually feel emasculated by you believing that they're not capable of giving to you. That's like a King of Cups reverse. King of Cups reverse is like, why are you mothering me right now? Like, that makes me feel emasculated. A man that has a mother wound that's active is going to be like, please mother me. So you guys are actually coming out here together. You needed to shift out of this energy so you can align here. And you also needed to be in this energy so you could align here. So do you notice how both of you guys are coming out as the King and Queen of Swords and the King and Queen of Cups, which is a balance between your head and your heart. Me, heart, yeah. That's literally how this is coming out. Okay, that's what I have for you, Grace. I hope you loved your reading. Let me know how it resonates. If you want to like comment on one of my videos or send me like a cent or something or like $1 or something, I would love to know how your reading resonated for you. Okay, next on my list, guys, we have Satia. Satia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Let me go check and just see your question and also how much you sent. So, Satia, how should I approach my love life right now? Wait 1 second, guys. Okay. We had to turn off Cash App because I live in Bali, Indonesia, and I was using a VPN, and I think they found out. So they stopped. Now the payments are getting canceled. Okay, so if you need to send me a payment, it's got to be over PayPal. Okay. Has to be over PayPal. Okay, so first, Satia, you want to know how should you be approaching your love life, and you got a tarot reading. So let's see. Again, anyone else, this could resonate for you as well. So I first want to say that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 people on my list. If you would like to get on my list, then I have $50 readings that are in-depth, or I have $35 readings that are just tarot. And you can send me over PayPal. It's linked in my bio, or it's linked on my page. And just send me your question with the payment if you want to get on my list. How should be approaching her love life? Okay, similar vibe here. It's interesting that you ask this question because I can actually feel that your guides are wanting you to shift how you're approaching it, because I'm assuming it might not be like working out the best for you right now. So you're going through a really big transformation within how you approach romance. Oh, that's really big. Okay, so I definitely feel like you struggle with codependency here, and you might be kind of aware of it, but your energy feels like you're aware that you like may rely on having a relationship to feel happy, but you don't know, you know that you don't want to think that way, but you don't exactly know how to show up differently. That's how it feels. Like you're aware that you have codependent tendencies, but you don't know how to like not be codependent. Yeah. Your energy's tired. I could imagine that with what I'm reading right now, you maybe have been through some had bad experiences. Whether, even if it wasn't like a long-term relationship, maybe you've had experiences that are just beating you down, and they're just like, damn, nobody is treating me right. Like people keep ghosting me. I keep getting people that are unavailable. It's like, it's 9 of Wands energy coming out here. And the 9 of Wands is like wounded warrior. It's like, I'm tired, bro. I'm fucking tired. Like, I don't want to keep doing this. Like, I just want love right now. But how it's coming through, how your guides want you to approach your love life is actually, I'm getting kind of take a step back. Take a step back from seeking love or looking for love or even thinking of love outside of yourself. That's something that your guides actually want you to take a step back on. And what they want you to ask yourself is, if you really, really want a relationship, what is it that you want? And go to your feelings. How do you like of the 5 love languages, what do I really wish that I had from somebody? Like, I really wish I had somebody to cuddle with at night. I really wish I had somebody to watch movies with. I really wish I had somebody to take me out on dates. I wish I had somebody to bring me flowers. And within all of those things that you wish you had from somebody, which in every single one, what emotion are you getting from that? So somebody holding you, maybe that's safety. Somebody taking you out on a date, maybe that makes you feel confident. Somebody buying you a gift, maybe that makes you feel worthy. So if you can pinpoint these base emotions that you're wanting, or the sensations you're wanting from a relationship, you then have a compass to then show up for yourself in those ways. And the reason why that's necessary is because when a Queen of Cups is created through an emotionally unavailable father. So that's what I mean is if you had an emotionally unavailable dad, then you naturally as a child chase your dad's love because he's not able to give you emotional availability. So then your idea of a relationship is you're more comfortable chasing love than you are accepting it. So it's like, I only believe that love is accessible outside of myself because I'm not actually ever getting it from myself or from my parents. So that's where the mindset is created within, I'm only going to be happy if I have a relationship. Or once I meet somebody and I'm like, oh my God, this person is my forever person. I'm so excited. We're going to get married. Like, the reason why you go to the future is because you actually are more comfortable chasing the idea of being in love than actually creating love itself. So you're being asked to create more love and a more emotional fulfillment in your day-to-day basis. And, one second. Laila. So you can help like clear out this lack mindset, because it feels like when you're in relationships, you may have certain anxiety that causes you to overgive. So anxiety about not getting what you want. If you're in a relationship or you're getting to know somebody and your immediate thought is like, oh my gosh, this person's energy was weird today and I'm afraid that they're going to abandon me. I'm afraid that this isn't going to go the way that I want. So I am going to believe that that fear is true and take an action to avoid it. So I'm going to message this person and make sure that they don't walk away. They don't run away. Instead of recognizing, where is that fear coming from? Where was that created? And how can I nurture myself first instead of taking an action to comfort the fear itself? Because if you're taking an action from fear, you're actually creating that fear and you're believing that it's true. But if you recognize the fear and comfort yourself instead of seeking validation from somebody else, that is where we're healing codependency. Because codependency just means that some of your needs are reliant on something outside of yourself. So how to heal codependency is making sure that you are prioritizing every single one of your needs every day, and you're not replacing your needs with a relationship or with the idea of a relationship. So that's why it's really important that if you're replacing your needs with the idea of a relationship, then what emotional needs are you seeking from that you can create in your daily life? And then that will align you to a relationship that shows up for you in that way. So that's mainly the biggest energies. Your guides want you to take action on yourself in an emotional way to kind of comfort what it is that you're wanting in your future. All right. You're healing through a big codependent wound right now. So just be open-minded to the fact that as well, when you're showing up for yourself, there might be some like emotions that come up, like there might be frustration, there might be sadness, and just keep showing up for yourself even if you're feeling emotional. Process your emotions and hold yourself anyway. Hug yourself through the tears. Show up for yourself in those ways while you're processing any emotions that come up. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Satia. Again, if you'd like to send me like a few cents or something to let me know how your reading resonated, I would love to know. I usually like with the comments because I love to know that people got something from their reading. But we're going to figure that out. We'll figure that out the next live. Okay, let me see who's next. So next on my list, I have Augustine. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Let me go see how much you sent and your question. You have such an interesting question. Okay, Augustine. I hope I'm really pronouncing your name right. You're asking a past or a new person, which one would be best? I love readings like this. Actually, I want to write this down. I'd love to do a YouTube reading on this. A past love or future love? Okay, I'd love to do a reading on that, actually. Like a YouTube reading. I think that'd be so fun. Again, anyone else, you could resonate with this as well. So if you're trying to decide between a past lover and a new lover, this might be your reading, babe. Also, for anyone that's new in here, if you would like to get on my list, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 people on my list. If you would like to get on my list, I have $35 reading for just a tarot reading. I'm about to do one of those. And I have a few $50 readings as well that are in-depth. So I use Oracle and Tarot on those readings. I have PayPal. It is linked on my page in in the website. So if you want to get on my list, then you can ask your question with the payment. So $35 for a short reading, $50 for in-depth reading. And I have a list, so if you'd like to see what a $50 reading may be like, you can stick around to see. Okay, Augustine. Ooh, let's get on the past love first. Actually, that's loud. I'm taking that. Okay, it's not giving good vibes for the past person, I'm being honest. Dude. That's so loud. Oh my god! Somebody sent me 100! Nicholas, thank you so much! Oh my god! That's so sweet, thank you! Oh my god! Stop. I'm gonna cry. That's so sweet. Oh my god. Okay. Whenever you come up, I'm gonna make sure you get a damn good reading. Thank you so much, Nicholas. So, the past person, right? I'm gonna tell you the cards I have out here as well. Oh my god, I knew that card was gonna come out. So, whoever this person is, we have the Chariot, the 9 of Cups reversed, 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords reversed, 3 of Wands with the 2 of Wands. So this is somebody that makes you feel explosive. That's how it's coming through. So this may be somebody that either you are offering a mothering energy to this person, or this person like mothers you. So Queen of Pentacles reversed on the bottom. This is, however it's manifesting for you, this person mirrors to you a mother wound. So whether this is like you become codependent on this person being nurturing, or you are codependent on nurturing this person, and it's your sense of worth. So there is, with the 7 of Swords, this connection is not good for you, this past connection. You guys may even have similar trauma. Maybe you've been through similar difficulties in the past, and that causes you guys to not have a new perspective on how to move forward in the relationship or in life in general. That's what this energy to me. This energy to me is like, whatever you're choosing it together from the same consciousness. Aside from, if you meet somebody that had a good childhood and you didn't have a good childhood, that person is gonna offer you perspectives that you are completely unaware of, that you maybe never would have thought of yourself, because they grew up differently. They have more of a healthy mindset. Although you can create a healthy mindset within yourself, a lot of the times a trauma bond connection is two people that been through the same thing, that think the same way, that show up in the same way. So this is like, you guys are each other's drug. You guys are each other's happiness. It's like codependent. That's how this feels. So how your guides are wanting you to approach this connection is look at your future. If how this person is treating you, how they're showing up for you, how they did show up for you, if you stayed in that same dynamic and nothing changed in that relationship, how would you be feeling in 5 years from now? Would you be happy if this person was treating you in that way, this person was showing up for you in the same way that they are now? Would you be happy in 5 years? That is the choice that they want you to make. Like, choose from what you want in your future. Say, what do I want in my future, and which person is giving that to me now? Which person is closer to giving that to me right now? Let me pull for the future person now. I don't know if this is somebody that's already in your life or somebody that like you're maybe hoping comes in your life. Let's see. Future person for Augustine. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. This is positive. I'm not sure if you're a man or a woman. Your energy feels kind of masculine. Oh, okay. So really positive vibes for the future person. Yeah, that's what I mean. The Lovers is on the bottom. Look at that. There's such a difference in this energy. So this past person, this is codependent. You guys have no independence in this. This is like, we're each other's drug and we need each other and we enable each other. That's the word. Like, this feels enabling. The future person, we have the Page of Cups, the Tower. So the Tower, this isn't like a bad energy. What I'm getting is that when you meet this person, or when this person comes into your life, you may be able to understand, or what's the word I'm looking for? Become aware of how your inner child needs a connection like this in the past. Like there is a codependent energy on something that's unhealthy. And then when this person comes into your life, the Empress, 9 of Pentacles, this is somebody that is stable, that is loving and kind, but this is also somebody that they don't need anybody. So if you in any way were codependent on being needed or codependent on being the one giving, this is an energy that's not going to feed that sense of your ego. So it's actually giving you a Tower moment on the fact that a part of you and a part of your inner child is codependent on something that's toxic, which gives you the opportunity to purge that out, being aware of it. So you're like, okay, I know that an unhealthy relationship is not good for me, but it's what I'm comfortable with. I also know that this person doesn't feed that part of my ego, but if I trust that if I continue to show up in a healthy way, then I will then learn to enjoy this more than I enjoy this. Like, do you see the difference in the energy even? So this is actually like you needing to go against the grain of how your ego is, how you were raised, to adapt to healthy love. So whoever this future person is, whether they're in your life right now or they're coming into your life, this is something that you're manifesting, but a manifestation also comes with work and like consistency. So this is something that's going to consistently help me grow. This is something that's going to keep me comfortable in what I've always seen and what I've always known. That's how it's coming through. But this person is coming out with the Lovers. Okay. But your idea of love is shifting because this person is more healthy than who you usually deal with. So that's what I'm getting for you, Augustine. I hope that resonated. I'm sending you love. Again, if you'd like to send me like a few cents or $1 or something, or like 1 cent, and let me know how this resonated for you, I'd love to know. Next, we have Meredith. And I'm going to see if Meredith, what your question is and what you paid over. 1 second. Meredith, you are wanting to know about a work crush. Okay, queen. Jaden, I did just get your payment. So you are on the list now. So first, I'm going to get Meredith. I'm going to ask how this person is feeling. And I'm also going to try to get like how your guides want you to approach this. So we can get like both sides. So if anyone's new in here and you'd like to get on my list, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 people on my list. So I have $35 readings where it's just tarot and you can ask one question, whatever you'd like. Or I have $50 readings. I'm about to do a $50 reading after this one if you want to see what it's about, like what it might be like. And if you want to get on my list, then you just send me on PayPal. My PayPal is linked over in my website, or like you'll find in the link on my page. So you just send me the payment with your question. $35 for a short tarot reading or $50 for an in-depth reading. And again, you can stick around to see what the readings are like if you're hesitant on whether you want to get one or not. Okay, so Meredith is wondering about a work crush. How does Meredith's work crush feel about her? How does Meredith's work crush feel about her? Okay, well, no wonder you're getting mixed signals. This person's coming out as the Hermit. This person doesn't feel extroverted by any means. Oh my God, that's so interesting. Okay, I already know what the message is for you here. This person's coming out as Taurus and Virgo, so maybe they are an earth sign. This is definitely a lone wolf energy, this person. I definitely wouldn't take it personal that you're having a hard time reading them. Okay, now for Meredith. Exactly! That's what I mean. Okay, the reason why I'm not getting any like romance cards when I'm asking how this person feels about you, but the reason for that is because, so we usually attract people that are like similar to us in some way, or they have similar wounds or similar patterns, similar insecurities. You maybe have a rejection, fear of rejection. So take that how it resonates, but maybe you yourself you're not like super showy, you're not super flirty, like you're not the person that's gonna like be the biggest attention in the room. For that, with that being said, it kind of feels like this person has no idea that you are even interested. In their energy, you're coming out as the Queen of Swords. So this is literally like, you're like, I don't fucking want anyone to talk to me. I'm good. I'm fine on my own. I don't trust anybody. Get out of my sphere. Like, that's how this person is perceiving you. And then their reaction and their response to that is, this is how they are. The Hermit with the 9 of Pentacles. They're like, okay, well, if you're not interested in me, then I'm just going to keep working and doing my own thing. That's literally the vibe. So when it comes to this even being something that is like a build, this is actually a lesson for you. It feels like this is something you could learn something from this, to have fun flirting with this person. So if you want to talk to this person, don't make sure that your intention isn't, I'm going to talk to this person so I can get a date, so they can know that I like them, so they can like, so we can really build this. And your energy is like, think of a crush. A crush is fun. A crush is supposed to be fun. 2 toddlers that have a crush on each other are not thinking about marriage. They're not thinking about the future. They're just like, hee hee, I like you, hee. Like, that's how your guides are wanting you to approach this connection, is to prove to yourself that you can have a crush and you can flirt with them and you can be present in the moment within enjoying this person and talking to this person. So it doesn't have to be like, fear of rejection comes from attachment to something in the future. So it's like, if I'm going to flirt with this person, I'm afraid of getting rejected because what if it doesn't go anywhere? Flirting is present moment energy. Flirting is just fun in the present moment. So there is definitely a vibe here that they don't want you to approach this with strategy. They want you to approach this with fun. Approach this person and let them know you're interested in your actions, okay? Anything else for Meredith? Yeah, see, you're coming out. You are this. You're coming out Queen of Cups, like you have feelings for this person. You are emotional. You are sweet. You are loving. But your energy is like, I don't want to be codependent. I don't want to give too much. I don't want to like overgive. Like, it might be that because your energy is strategic within how you're showing up in the Queen of Cups. But the Queen of Cups energy is, I give because it feels good. So it doesn't matter if I get rejected. It doesn't matter if I don't get what I want, because I'm not giving to get something. I'm giving just because it feels good and it's fun. You have the capability to be this, but because of maybe past traumas, or maybe you have been in a situation where you overgave or you took the first step, your guides are like, it doesn't have to be that serious. So prove to yourself that it doesn't have to be that serious by taking action. See, that's what I mean. It's like, this is an opportunity. Your guides want you to like swipe it. And this is an opportunity for growth. It's also an opportunity for you to like let go of a fear that you have that's kind of restricting you from just being yourself. Especially if you're a water sign. You're coming out with a lot of water. So you maybe gotten emotionally validated or overgave in the past. So now that's kind of a version of you that you hold back. And your guides really want you to like bring that version of you out again. But this is an opportunity for you to do that. How that goes moving forward, I guess we'll see. Like, that's kind of up to free will and how this person responds to that. But they definitely do see you as like a shining light in the workplace. Like, I definitely think this person could be attracted to you. They see you as like a shining light. That's how it's coming through. But there's no romantic feelings, but that makes sense because it's just a crush and they might not even know that you like them. So I would use this as an opportunity for growth. And again, I'm going to be going live a few times a week. So if you do approach them in the next week or so, you can come back and get a reading from me and be like, okay, now how is he feeling about me? And we'll see. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you, Meredith. I really hope that resonated for you, my love. Okay, next we have Ashley. Ashley, you got an in-depth reading, and I think you're on PayPal, so I'll go check and see. We have Ashley, and then we have Art Prince. I'm not sure what your actual name is, but we have Art Prince, and then Hada. And then I still have other people on my list, but I'm just going to do 3 in a row, okay? So I'll keep letting you guys know who are the next 3. And again, if you would like to get on my list right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people on my list. So if you'd like to get on my list, I have $35 readings. I just did a $35 reading with just tarot. You can ask one question, whatever you'd like. And if you'd like to do a in-depth reading, $50. I'm about to do one if you want to see what that's about. I have PayPal. It's on my profile. It's linked to my profile, and you can send me a payment with your question, and I'll put you on the list. Okay, so first let me go to Ashley, and let me see, Ashley, what your question is. Okay, so this is a no contact reading. So again, if anyone may resonate with that, even if you haven't bought a reading, then maybe you'll resonate with this. No contact reading for Ashley and Chris. Let me put down his name so I don't forget. Let's see. We're going to use the Mystic Martians here. Okay, I'm going to do a connection reading, so I'm going to see where you are, where he is, and how you guys are meeting in the middle. Okay, that spider is gone. I hope it's not on me. There was a huge spider just hanging over here earlier. Okay, Ashley and Chris. Where's Ashley? I'm not sure exactly what happened with you guys, but I can sense that, like, I definitely think you guys feel each other's energy that is coming through, because the Merkaba is in the center, and that is like a body-based card. Yeah, exactly. Woo! Okay, that is intense on the bottom of the deck. Holy shit. Verify for Ashley. Okay, so the Devil is coming out for you with the Knight of Swords reverse, and the Knight of Swords is a mindset card for me. So it does kind of feel like right now, with the Devil coming out with that, it feels like there could be a little bit of like obsession when it comes to thinking about this person, or wanting this person in your life, or feeling as if you need a relationship with this person, or you're meant to be. Like, whenever the Devil comes out, for me, it's just like an obsession. It's something you can't stop thinking about, something that's constantly in your reality. Let me get some advice for this. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of like heartbreak in this connection for you. Like, you really do want, or like you did want something with this person. I mean, I guess you do want something with this person. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let me pull for Chris before I speak on your energy. This is interesting. So this feels like, how I'm like channeling this dynamic is that this person's energy does feel a little bit emotionally unavailable, and your energy feels codependent. So it's giving like avoidant, like anxious avoidant kind of energy. That's how I'm getting this. Yeah, exactly. So your idea of a healthy relationship and this person's idea of a healthy relationship is definitely different. That's how it's coming through. So it feels like you guys are not on the same page when it comes to what you want in a relationship. And maybe that's a reason why you guys separated. Maybe that's a reason why you're not in each other's life. But how this is coming out for this person's energy is they did feel like you were nurturing and that you were loving, but they also felt like you were very strict on what you needed emotionally in a relationship. So if you said, you're like, okay, well, I want to be I want to be in a relationship with you. I want something serious with you. I want you to do this and I want you to do that. Like maybe you could have expressed a lot of what you want emotionally in a connection, and this person being avoidant, they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like we're moving a little too fast here. And then perceives you as codependent and then like pushes you away. This is somebody that is definitely going to want to prioritize a friendship over romance. And that's always a good thing in relationships. Like a genuine, real relationship should always start with a friendship. Like that is absolutely true. You can still flirt, you can still have romantic intent, but it should start with a friendship. With that being said, this person's energy doesn't feel focused on you right now. It just feels like they're like, that's something that I went through. That's something that like didn't really feel good. And they're not taking any action towards you because they feel like towards the connection, you're the Queen of Swords. So that's like, you want this person to show up for you in one way and one way only. And if they don't show up for you in that way, then you don't want them. That's how they're perceiving the situation. So it's like, maybe for you, like, if you're not approaching me with a relationship or with an emotional offer, then I don't want you. And this person is like, well, I actually want to like build a connection that's slow. And you don't want that. So like, I can't message you. Like I can't, that's kind of how it's coming through. Your energy. And I'm going to read on how your guides want you to approach this connection. Okay. So like I said, there is an obsession on an emotional, what you want to receive emotionally from this person. It's coming out with the Devil and the Knight of Cups reversed. The Knight of Cups reversed is like an unrealistic emotional expectation. So what I mean by unrealistic is it doesn't mean that what you want from this person you don't deserve. That's not what I mean by that. But what I mean by that is you could be expecting something emotionally from somebody and it's unrealistic because the person you're wanting it from is not giving it to you. So what is the point of focusing on somebody if they are presently not giving you what it is that you deserve? How I feel like you may be perceiving this connection is through like the lens of spirituality. Of like, maybe we're meant to be together. Maybe this is someone that wants to be with me. Maybe I'm learning something from this connection and we're going to end up together in the future. And that is always possible. Like, we don't know if that's going to happen or not because of free will. But what your guides want you to focus on is that you're consistently pouring your energy into something that's going nowhere. So if you want a genuine love, a genuine real love, manifestation is in the present moment. So if you focus on manifesting this person, or if you focus on manifesting a different version of this person, or you focus on this person, then you're telling the universe, I want somebody that doesn't talk to me. I want someone that's not showing up for me, and I want someone that is not choosing me. Because that's what you're presently focusing your energy on. So the way to shift that and to actually manifest somebody that is going to show up for you is looking at everything that you want from this person and giving that to yourself and showing up for yourself in that way to prove to yourself that I actually am manifesting a feeling, not a person. How does this person make me feel? How can I create that feeling in my present reality so I can recognize that if somebody else comes in and gives me that feeling, I'm going to be open to it. But if your mind is saying, I only want this person and this person only, and this is the only person that can give me this feeling, you could have 10 soulmates walk past you and you're not going to see one of them because you have your focus on one person. So I just want to I have in my website, if you'd like to check it out, if you have a spiritual connection with this person, I have a video course on how to understand and detach from a spiritual connection. So I think that could be really beneficial for you in where you're at right now, because I can only do so much. I can only give you so much knowledge in this reading. Yeah, it's affordable as well. I definitely made it affordable. So that's your vibe, is your guides want you to place your focus off of this person and more so use the mirror of how this person makes you feel to show up for yourself in that way, to actually regain the confidence of the fact that this person isn't currently showing up for you. Because like I said, they wanted you to detach from the obsession that you have, whether that obsession is like something you want to feel, an outcome that you want, the relationship that you want, hearing something from this person. Like, go to the 5 love languages and ask yourself every single moment, what is it that I want from this person? And how can I give that to myself? Physical touch, like hold yourself, hug yourself. Acts of service, like take yourself out on a date. You know, make yourself feel prioritized, make yourself feel wanted and confident. Acts of service, like clean your room, cook yourself a meal. And then you're actually going to feel the love in those actions instead of idolizing getting it from somebody else. You're actually going to feel it because you're giving it to yourself. So this is also going to mirror to you, though, that you're not getting it from this person, and that is painful. So you showing up for yourself is helping you process how you actually feel about this person not being in your life. And that is something that you need to process. Like, you need to process those feelings of not being wanted or not being seen by this person. And that might even relate to your past or your childhood in some way. So that's the biggest advice I have here for you, Ashley. But again, I can only give you so much in this. If you maybe would want to book a personal reading with me, or it's 11:11 right now, it's crazy. If you want to book a personal reading with me, or get my video course, I definitely would recommend that for your situation. Because I've been in a similar situation way in my past, and it's definitely not easy. So I have empathy for you within this. But that's what your guides have for you right now. Okay, I really hope that resonated for you, my love. Oh my god, I just freaking threw my pen. Okay, next we have art prints. Art prints. I'm pretty sure you sent me, I need to look at what your question is, but I'm pretty sure you did send me, like, over the Cash App and PayPal. I think you sent me 50. So you will get an in-depth reading as well. After art prints is Hada. After Hada is Mariah. Okay, that is my list right now. Okay, so let's see here. Let me go see your question. I'll be right back. For Hada, how is this Virgo feeling about you? After this one, I'm going to take a short little break. I'll still stay on live with you guys, but I'm maybe just going to like sing a song, sage, and then we'll continue because I just need to take a little bit of a break so I can ground in, get some water. We're going to use this one. How is the Virgo feeling about this? There's definitely some sexual energy here. So interesting. Okay. Interesting. I need to pull in this person's energy separately to make sure that I can see how this perception is manifesting. That's crazy. You're asking about the Virgo, and King of Pentacles is the first card that comes out. That's insane. That's interesting. Okay, so this feels like something that, like, I'm not sure if you guys are hooking up or what the situation is here, but immediately this person does have feelings for you. That is very clear, okay? So the Two of Cups is on the bottom, the Ace of Wands is out here, They have feelings. There also is some sexual energy, so take that how it resonates for you. But when it comes to, I'm gonna say when it comes to the idea of a relationship, how this person perceives you is like you might look up to this person in some way, or you might idolize how they could treat you or how they could be in a connection. So you might be the kind of person that's like, oh my God, like, I just think you're such a man, or like, I just think you're so, like, you're so grounded, and I just love the way you make me feel, like that's kind of how I'm channeling, is like, oh my God, like, I just think you're, like, so cool. Like, it's kind of an idolizing energy is how it feels, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what is coming through is that however you see this person is not how they see themselves. Especially Virgo, okay? You know, Virgo is so fucking hard on themselves. Virgo perfects themselves so much. So with that being said, there is kind of like a crossroads within this person actually committing to being with you or making things with you more serious, because they recognize that it would be a challenge within their own self-worth. So it's like, if I'm gonna be with this person, then I have to live up to the standard on how they are perceiving me. And they're not confident that they can like live up to that standard because they don't even see themselves the same way that you see them. So, because that's what I mean is like, there is thoughts and there's idea of this person being in a relationship with you. This is like long-term commitment. But this is on Polar Bear, and Polar Bear is a card about facing challenges. Polar Bear is an energy. It literally says on the card, have faith when you face adversity. So it's like, when I'm facing something that's challenging, which would be commitment, am I actually ready for this? Do I actually want to do this? And then mirroring the fox energy with peacock is like fun. So you definitely have fun with this person. This person has fun with you, but they're not sure if they're ready or stable enough to make it more than just fun. This is giving situationship energy. Like, I don't know if this is a situationship. It's giving situationship though. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles then coming out here. This person really enjoys having you in their life. They really enjoy, you guys actually might have a good friendship. Regardless of what the connection is, you might have a good friendship. Like, you just get along with each other well. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. When they are in just a friendship with you, whatever the current dynamic is, they don't feel like they need to perfect themselves because there's no pressure. But the idea of a relationship makes them put pressure on themselves. That's really, this person thinks about this a lot, I think. Look at Virgo. That's crazy. They perceive you, Audriana. Maybe I'm pronouncing that right, but I just got you on the list, queen. This person perceives you as like flighty, like you're literally coming out as ladybug. That's what I mean, ladybug and unicorn. Your energy is real. Wouldn't be surprised if you have like a Pisces placement, or if you're maybe like, if you have Cancer in your chart, but your energy's like, like that's how it's coming through. And I mean that in the best way. I mean that in a positive way, okay? So this person just feels like you're extremely unique. You're really like flighty. Maybe you could be a bit of like a ditz. So you could be really kind of like ditzy, like la 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 la. I just literally feel that in your energy. That's what I mean. The Fool on the bottom as I'm saying that. Like, let me just jump off this cliff, la 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 la. And this person being Virgo, they're like, I need a 5-year plan. I need to be practical. So it definitely feels like this is somebody that teaches you to ground and be practical with your emotions, and you maybe help this person like get out of their head, or you're giving them the opportunity to get out of their head. This person also just feels like you're, I don't want to say better than them, but like bigger than them. Like, they might feel like people like you more than they like them, or people look up to you more. Like, look at this. The fox is here. Fox is here. 2 foxes. And then on the bottom of the deck, the Fool, there's a fox down here. Like, fox is an energy of codependency. But because you're coming out as fox and you're coming out as this energy that just looks up to him, he's like, how can this fucking person be looking up to me? This is him. He's like, I look up to you. Like, what? Like, they can't understand how you perceive them, how you see them highly. It's like really mirrors to them a lack of confidence that they have. Okay, the last section here. Yeah, okay. This person is aware that this is a pattern that they have from their past, if I'm being honest. All right, this is coming through as, is this upright or reverse? It's upright. I love that. That's really good. This person doesn't just want to receive your love without giving something back. So that's why there's a crossroads. The Two of Swords is a crossroads between, I understand that if I wanted to make this more and I wanted to commit to you, that would be a challenge for me. But I also enjoy that I'm comfortable where we're at right now. But they know that you want more. They know that you have feelings for them. So they're kind of at this energy of like, I don't want to take advantage of you and I don't want to lead you on, but I also don't know if I'm ready for a relationship. So honestly, if I were them, I would just tell you that. I would just communicate, just fucking communicate and say literally that. Be like, hey, I really like you, but I'm like kind of scared of commitment. But I really like what we have right now and I'd like to eventually get to that point. That's how they're feeling. I don't know if they're actually going to communicate that to you, but that's how this feels. So they're definitely in their head right now about having faith on how to move forward in this connection. But overall energy, they definitely like you, and you mirror to them the fact that they perfect themselves and that they maybe don't feel like they live up to the standard of how you see them. That is what I'm getting for you, Art Prince. That's so funny. I don't even know your actual name. Art Prince. I really hope that resonated for you. Okay, next we have Hada, and then we have Mariah, and then we have Nikai. Hold on. Niakia. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Okay, so then we have those three. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 people on my list. So if you would like to get on my list and get a personal reading, then I have $35 readings. I just did an in-depth. That was a $50 reading. So I have $50 in-depth readings, and I also have $35 tarot readings. So the next few I'm doing are, almost all of them are $50. So we'll get on that. But I have PayPal, and it's linked on my website, on my page. So you can send me your question with your payment, and then I'll put you on my list. So let's see here. Let me look at Hada. What is her question? I'm so happy that your reading resonated. I'm so happy that your reading resonated. Thank you for sending me that. It really makes me feel confident that it resonates for you and that you literally saw 2 foxes today. It's amazing. Okay, so for Hada, how can you bring more love into your life right now? Let's see, which deck am I? I'm going to start with this one here. How can you bring more love into your life right now? More love and light. Whoa. That was crazy, actually. That gave me a message. Okay. You could struggle with an all or nothing mindset. That's immediately something that I'm getting here. When it comes to your identity or who you are or who you're meant to be, you could struggle with an all or nothing mindset here. So this is like, in order for me to feel safe or to feel free or at ease, then I need to make sure that I have a good job, and I need to make sure that I have this and this and this and this. Like, your happiness and your identity could be dependent on something outside of yourself, and your guides are really wanting you to be honest about how you approach your day-to-day life, because it just feels like there are certain things that you feel like you have to do in order to feel free or in order to feel good, when that mindset is actually what's restricting you from feeling free. because Starseed reverse is mirroring Anunnaki, and this is like an all or nothing mindset card, but it's like conflict. So black and white thinking, separation. And with this mirroring each other, this is literally giving me like, I believe that in order to be worthy or in order to have like a good identity, I have to be a certain way. So then in the center, we have Syrians, which is a card about honesty, loyalty, integrity, but it's also a card about singing and art and creation. So it just feels like right now your guides are wanting you to take more action when creating new things in your life, going out of your comfort zone. So if you are somebody that stays in your comfort zone a lot, maybe, like I said, maybe you have a routine that you don't like to go out of, they're saying don't like go out of your comfort zone, go out of your routine. Maybe try a new class, do something new. I'm actually going to use my astrology deck here for you because I think this might be beneficial to help you learn this lesson. How could Hada do to bring more? I like this message that I just got. Okay, so you, again, I am getting that energy. There's something here that you could be manifesting that you see in your future, and that could literally be happiness. Maybe you're just manifesting peace and happiness and you just want to feel happy. So with that being said, first things first, your guides are like, get out of the damn house. If you are somebody that is routine and you always stay alone, your guides are literally like, get out of the damn house, okay? Take a class, go on a walk, go out partying one night, like do something and get out of your space. Like just go do something, be around people. Even if you don't want to talk to anybody, just be around people. That's huge for you and gaining new perspectives. Because if you don't have any peace or love in your physical reality, then you go out and do something new. You're giving the universe an opportunity to show you so many things that could give you that feeling. But if you don't go out of your comfort zone, you're never going to get that feeling. Isabel. Okay, Isabel just sent me a payment. Thank you so much, my love. You're on the list now. So then also what I'm getting here for you, this card. What is it that you want? This is a manifestation card. And I love this card because it's pretty powerful. It's a boss ass card. What is it that you're manifesting and what feeling do you want from that? And how are you acting? How do you look? What are you thinking? And how are you feeling in that reality that you want? So again, there's two ways you could approach this. You could literally say like, I really want money. I really want this business and I want this relationship. Okay, so how are you feeling when you have that in your life? What are the feelings that you get? And how can you take action to create those feelings without the physical manifestation to prove to you that what you want is an actual feeling? That's when you break the energy of when people say you need to let go of your manifestation in order to get it. Like, I think that that's such a vague statement. And what you actually need to do is you need to say, what is the feeling that I want to prove to my mind that I don't need the actual thing in order to feel that way. I can feel that way right now. If I want to be rich, I can take an action right now and do something that makes me feel rich without actually having the money. And then that's when you manifest more money, because then you're in the feeling of richness. You're in the feeling of abundance. So there is definitely a vibe here of you getting clear and intentional. Like, use this restricted, and your energy feels like you may be good at having a routine, or maybe you're good at like working, or like if you're good under pressure, like use that to recognize like, what is it that I want and how can I create that? Now I'm going to get into my astro deck to see if there's any actual maybe placements you have that could resonate for you, or also just like placements in your chart that your guides are wanting you to look at, or advice that they have on taking action here. I bet that freaking Sagittarius is going to come out. Like, I bet. I wouldn't be surprised. That's what I mean. Okay. Caress is coming out on the Starseed card, and we also have the 4th house on Agarthans. So you're wanting safety. That's what you're wanting. Like, you're wanting emotional fulfillment and safety. So with Cancer being the 4th house and Agarthans being a card about your daily routine, there is something here about making sure that you're actually, instead of prioritizing or your routine being prioritizing going towards your manifestation, working on a job, getting some type of goal, make sure that you're not neglecting your emotional needs in your daily routine by trying to get something else. That's how this is coming through. Because if you are neglecting your needs that you have to feel safe. So Cancer is so childlike energy to me, and it's nostalgic. So sometimes sitting in your PJs, eating ice cream and watching a movie is the most healing thing you can do to get closer to your manifestation. But if you neglect that because it's pointless and it's not going to take you anywhere, to just like work and work on money and work on grinding, then you're manifesting a reality where you have to constantly suffer for success. If you prioritize that and you feel good, then when you show up for your job, you're feeling like, I can have both. Like I can also sit in my PJs and eat ice cream and also grind towards my manifestation. So it does feel like they're wanting you. A 6th house coming out. There is like, they really want you to work on your daily routine when it comes to nurturing all of your needs. So this is like in your daily routine, are you prioritizing your physical needs? So making sure you're working out, your emotional needs, making sure that you're journaling, maybe therapy, mental needs, same with that, like meditating to get out of your thoughts, to ground in, your financial needs, making sure that you're prioritizing your work as well, and your community needs. Are you constantly isolating yourself, or are you actually around people that make you feel good? Those are the 5 needs that your guides are wanting you to focus on most to create more peace in your life. Partnership is underneath here, like, and then Aquarius, you're meant to be collaborating with people right now. And then what the fuck did I freaking say? 9th house is right here, and that's Sagittarius, baby. I knew it. I knew I was gonna see this sometime. Sagittarius in the 9th house is literally exploration. So this is trying new foods, going into new cultures, expanding into maybe new religions, going to new places, maybe going on a trip, traveling somewhere. But this is literally like maintaining a routine that you can take anywhere. And then making sure that you're prioritizing all of your needs and exploring with that same routine that you have. So this is like, again, this could just be like for your emotional needs. If you have a journal, take that journal in your purse. Put that journal in your purse. So even if you're out doing something, out to eat at a new restaurant, and you're experiencing a feeling, you can sit down and you can journal about your feelings. And you're still prioritizing your need while being out, while going out. Your energy feels extremely disciplined when it comes to like taking care of yourself, or it feels like you maybe perceive taking care of yourself as a discipline or as a chore. So they're really wanting you to shift that here through love. And this is not comfortable for you, but you're adapting to a new mindset, all right? That's what I'm getting here for you. I keep cutting it to Venus. That's what I mean. And then I freaking told you, Sagittarius, they're like, get out of your comfort zone, queen. Get out of your comfort zone. Do something that brings you passion. Take a yoga class, take a painting class, go see a lake, go see a waterfall if you're around it. Like, do something that is spontaneous. And that's going to give you a new perspective that you can take into your daily life. Okay, Hada, that's what I have for you, my love. I really hope that that resonated for you. Oh, I was really locked in for that reading, I feel like, honestly. Okay, so next is Mariah. After Mariah is Niakia. Again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name right. And then Lila. And then after that, I have 4 more people on my list. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 people on my list. Oh, I do remember. Okay, so I think I have a client today at like 1 or 2. So I might, if I don't end up finishing all of these, then I will do my client and then I'll hop back on. So if that happens, I hope that doesn't happen. But if it does, then make sure that in about an hour, wherever you are, like it'll be an hour, and then I'll hop back on to finish the readings. So, okay, I have to close my list now though, then. So list is closed for now. Maybe I'll do some more later if I have to hop back on. But I would love to come back on again tomorrow. So let me go see Mariah what your question is. Your question, Queen. Let me write down their name. Okay, so how are they feeling? How are they feeling? I'm gonna use my animal oracle again because this is so good for how are they feeling readings. I am so happy to go. I just want to say I'm so grateful for all of you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me and supporting my videos and also supporting me through here. I'm really excited to do this because I know that my website is kind of expensive. My one-on-ones are kind of expensive. So I love to have like a cheaper option for you guys on the live so you can still get insight, you can still get readings. And I just want to thank you so much for supporting me. It really helps me a lot. So I love you guys. Okay, so let's see here. Mariah, how does Jessie feel about Mariah? Jessie feel about Mariah? Oh! Okay. Whoa. I'm seeing so many bugs and birds right now. It's so weird. This is definitely somebody that sees a future with you. If you guys haven't talked about that already, we have giraffe coming out. But something that's coming through is that this is kind of similar to the Virgo reading a little bit. This person feels like you're actually, this person's energy immediately feels like, I'm good, I'm chill, like, woo, I'm chilling. And then they meet you, and then you're actually somebody that they see a long-term relationship with. So this is maybe somebody that if they have attracted other partners in the past that usually are like lower than them in some way. So they're the one that's like, you're in the wrong, this isn't going anywhere, like I'm not vibing with this. When they meet you, it's like you're actually revealing to them that they have things to work on if they want this future that they're seeing. So this is mirroring Raven. And Raven is an energy of a manifestation. It's manifesting, but it's like if you want that manifestation, there's certain things that you need to transmute and that you need to work on. Coyote, revealer of truth in between that. And butterfly on the bottom. So it's like I actually have some shit that I need to work on if I want to feel worthy of this relationship, or if I want to actually give you what I feel that is you deserve. I'm cutting it to personal choice too. I hate this card. It's like, God, it's so annoying. Exactly. Giraffe, visionary is being clarified by action. Pronghorn. This is like this person realizing that's like the future that we have isn't just going to drop into our laps. Like this is something that actually needs to be created through action. Like I need to actually take action to show up for you, to prioritize how you feel, to like that's kind of the energy. It's like them realizing the responsibility that they are needing to take on by envisioning this future with you. Maybe you guys are already in a relationship. Aww. This person definitely really likes you. Yeah, exactly. Your energy's so sweet. Oh, sweetie. Sweetie pie. You're literally coming out. You're coming out with deer and hummingbird. Like, this is little sweet energy. This is like you're unconditionally loving, you're just like precious, you're also hard. Like if you see a hummingbird, like you don't see a hummingbird very often, you know what I mean? And if you do, you're not catching that hummingbird. They're fast as fuck. So it's like that's why they represent miracles, is because there is just an energy here of like they're so beautiful, they're so cute, they're so small, but they're not easy to catch down. Just because they're small does not mean that they can't protect themselves. It doesn't mean that they can't get away. It just means that they're small and cute, and that doesn't make them any less than what they are. So with this also coming out, something about your kindness or how you've shown up for this person or the light that you've brought into this person's life, especially because they're coming out as Raven, you've definitely lit up this person's life. Like if they're ever having a bad day, you could literally be the sunshine for this person. And again, it's actually mirroring to them not only emotional responsibility, but physical responsibility that they would need to have or that they would want to have to support this relationship. Like I'm getting so much about support. Like this person really wants to support you. Are you serious? Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. What I'm saying, I'm like emotional. I keep getting like emotional and physical. What did I say? Ace of Cups, being able to love themselves so they can show up with emotional availability. And Ace of Pentacles, bringing that into the physical world. This person's like in it for the long haul. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles is clarifying that. Okay. There is something here about the fact that you have brought a lot of love into this person's life. So they don't want to take advantage of that or become codependent on that. That's something that I'm getting here. I like that. They're up. 10 of Cups. This is somebody that sees a family with you. This person sees a family with you. They're actually needing to upgrade how they show up. From the Page of Wands to the King of Wands. That's a big leap. Because it goes Page, Knight, King. So the fact that this is from a page to a king, that's telling this person, they're like, I really need to step up. Like, I really need to do better if I actually want this connection. And then the High Priestess and the Two of Cups. This is so sweet. This person 110% sees a future with you. Stop. This is so cute. So we have the Hierophant coming out, which is literally, this is marriage and commitment card. With the Two of Pentacles on Coyote, Revealer of Truth. So this is confirming what I said about like, this is something that I want to commit to, but what in my life is imbalanced that is causing me to not feel confident about this commitment. So it does feel like this is somebody that's like reevaluating their responsibilities. Look, the Two of Cups and the Lovers is on the bottom. Oh my God. They're like, and then the Emperor. Oh my goodness, this person really wants to show up for you. They're looking at the future, babe. Holy shit. They're reevaluating what it is that they need in their life, what it is that they don't have, what they have too much of. Like, how can I make sure that I can balance and prioritize this to be something that's healthy? And then the Knight of Cups on Hummingbird. Oh my goodness. They want to show up for you with emotional fulfillment. So with that being said, it's also the energy as well. They don't want your relationship to be controlled by anything. Like, this is somebody that if you guys have fun or you have a really good time, they don't want that to be distracted by money. They don't want that to be disturbed by insecurities. Like, this is somebody, like, they want to be completely stable so both of you guys can prioritize and enjoy life. Like, enjoy emotionally fulfilling each other, being emotionally fulfilled yourselves. Like, they don't want any outside factor to disrupt the connection you have. So they feel like that's their responsibility to prioritize and balance everything in their life. This is like, man, this is giving husband and wife. Oh my God. Two of Cups just came out, babe, on the Raven. They're like, okay, I want this. What do I have to transmute to make sure that I can get this? And how can I take action? This is not even just like this isn't like, oh, what am I going to do? This is like, I want this connection. I'm doing it. Whatever it is that I need to do to maintain this, I'm doing it. Okay, let me finish this off. This is so positive. Ace of Wands, again, an action card on self-reliance. You really have nothing to worry about. You literally have nothing to worry about. This is extremely positive. Like, this is giving future husband, okay? This is literally giving future husband vibes. Okay, that's what I have for you, Mariah. Honestly, I would love to know how this resonated for you. If on PayPal you want to send me like a cent or something, or 25 cents, I would love to know how this resonates for you. This was a really beautiful reading. I hope that gave you hope, because that gave me hope, Queen. Okay, next I have Kia, and then Lila, and then Nicholas. Nicholas, you sent me $100. Thank you so much. Okay, so Kia, Lila, and then Nicholas. And then after that, we have Jaden, Audriana, and then Isabel. And then again, I might get on. I'm definitely going to go live again tomorrow. But I will be. I think we're going to be able to finish them by my client, if I'm being honest. I think we'll be able to finish them. But I might go live again tonight. Well, we'll see. So let me go see Kia. I'm so sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. I'm trying my best. Let me see what your question is. I got your question. LOL, I said your non-existent love life. So I definitely wrote down your name right. I forgot an R, so I've been saying your name wrong the whole time, but it is what it is. Neek. So let's see. I'm going to do a general love life because that's kind of going to be in the best way, because love is a great compass on how we should show up for ourselves in general. So I'm just going to do a general love life reading for you. I'm actually going to start with this deck. Okay. General love reading for Neek. I'm looking at the 9th house on the bottom of the deck. That's so interesting. I definitely feel like you could have been in a period recently for a while of protecting your emotions after maybe experiencing a connection, or like maybe this was from your childhood, or it could have been an ex or something, maybe a friendship where you were not able to be yourself. So then like now you're prioritizing safety, emotional safety, being around people, or like prioritizing your own safety, giving to yourself. I am getting a little bit of an energy though that it might at this point be a little isolating. Like you may have a little bit of fear of putting yourself out there, in fear that you're going to attract another situation that you had in the past. And this is something that your guides are actually like sea turtle with puff and partnership, and then frog. And this is a card about prosperity, but it's a card that's insane. It literally says let go of your past. I don't know if you can see how it says let go of your past. And then on the bottom of the deck is wolf, release your past. So there's something here about like what you believe, how you are perceiving. If you're into men, maybe you're like, men suck. I've had terrible men are emotionally unavailable and men suck. Or if you're into women, same thing. Like I've had bad relationships with women suck. Like there's just some kind of energy here about you believing something about relationships, or believing something about people because of personal experiences that you've had. And that may cause you to not put yourself out there, or to isolate yourself and like leave it up to the universe and being like, okay, well, when my person comes in, like they'll come in when they're meant to. But then the universe is also like, well, you're not putting yourself in a lot of situations either where like you're going to meet somebody. Oh, somebody just sent. Okay, whoever just sent to PayPal, I got it. You're on the list. You definitely protect yourself, okay? But you've learned that lesson. You can fully trust your intuition now. That might even be what it's about, is like if you meet somebody, you have a hard time believing that you can trust this, bro. I feel like in a past relationship, you got your freedom taken away or something. Like you couldn't be free. Like maybe you were with somebody that was controlling and they didn't let you be yourself. This actually feels like a connection with your love life. So you said, I know you said that there's nobody in your love life right now, but it does feel like there's somebody that your guides are actually preparing for you to meet. It's loud. It feels really loud. I was reading this differently, but then what they clarified it with makes me feel like this is something coming in for you. I'm actually going to use this one instead. Girl. Exactly. Ah! You're literally manifesting a relationship. Next 2 months, I'm getting. The next 2 months, you could meet this person. Your guides are like, you're going to meet this person in the next 2 months. I usually don't say that, but that's coming through really clear here. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a trust issue. So this is coming out when it comes to the letting go of your past. The trust issue is that if you meet somebody that feels good, you may not trust yourself or to trust the feeling that you have. Or like you're like, oh my god, I'm being codependent, I'm idolizing this person, like I can't actually trust that I like this person. Or it's somebody like being kind with you, being sweet with you, and you're immediately like, you're actually fucking playing me right now and I don't trust you at all. Like there's a trust issue here when it comes to your love life. So it just feels like it's something that you'd rather avoid and just be comfortable in your independence and working on yourself. Your guides are like, okay babe, you've worked on yourself enough without a partner. Like you need a compass now. You need a different compass. You need an actual relationship that's going to mirror to you new lessons. So look what's on the bottom of the deck even, girl. You're like avoiding love. Like that's literally how it feels. It doesn't feel conscious. It doesn't feel like you're intentionally doing it. It just feels like it's what you're comfortable with. So with that being said, the trust issue energy here. Actually, let me pull tarot. How do you want her to approach this? Look what's on the fucking bottom. The Lovers. Oh my god. How are you wanting her to approach this trust issue? This is about connection, babe. Aquarius on the bottom. So it just, your energy feels alone. That's what I mean. Your energy feels like you don't trust people. So it feels like in connections, you have a fear of being in connections that drain you. And I'm not even talking romantic. I'm talking platonic as well. Like where you have to be with somebody and you have to be strategic. Like, you know that person is going to judge you, or you know that that person is going to like not want to talk about what you want to talk about. So you have to be like, okay, how's the weather? What's going on? Like that, it just feels like your energy is extremely unique and you know that, and you may have a belief that it's hard to find other people like that. So there is a big vibe here of your trust issue wanting to be healed through community. So this is you, 6 of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles, putting yourself in situations to be seen by other people that are going to be in the same consciousness as you. So if you are spiritual, put yourself in an environment where there's other spiritual people and be open to the possibility that you may meet somebody that is amazing. And what this is helping you do is actually, it's helping you if you meet other people that feel good. You meet some people that feel good and some people that don't. Not only are you changing the belief that good people exist, that like there's actually people that aren't draining, then you're also able to build a compass of saying, well, I know that this person doesn't feel good, but this person does. And I trust myself in what feels good. So then if you meet somebody that feels good and they show up for you in a good way, you know that you're safe to trust that. And you know that you're not being lied to, you're not being manipulated, because you've had experiences with other people where you were able to trust yourself. So this is like, maybe go to a yoga class, go to a sound healing, a meditation. Maybe this could also be online. Like maybe put yourself on, like go live if you have the opportunity to go live or something, or to post videos. Like there is something here. It's about you being seen and putting yourself in a position to be seen by other community. So this is how they're wanting you to heal this trust issue right now. Yeah, but it's coming in, babe. In the next 2 weeks, I meant to say 2 months, but maybe 2 weeks resonates. I don't know. Take that how it resonates. But I meant to say 2 months. But they really want you to be in full energy right now. So this is like, just go out and shine your light and take what feels good and leave what doesn't, because you're fully safe to trust yourself right now. You've done a lot of healing to be able to trust yourself. That's literally how this is coming through. Like you are safe to trust yourself. But there's somebody here coming in. And it might even start off as a friend. Okay? It might start off as a friendship. But it's going to be really playful and fun. It doesn't feel like it's going to be fast and hard. It's going to be slow and smooth. Not fast and hard. I'm just kidding. Not kidding. Kidding about the wink, but I'm not actually kidding about that. That's what I've got for you, Neek. Let me know how that resonated for you, Queen. I really hope that resonated. Okay, next we have Lila. We have Lila Nicholas, and then Jaden. And then we have Audriana, Isabella, and Legan. Again, I might be pronouncing your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Okay, so next, my phone is at 11%. I'm gonna see if I can get through these readings without charging it, because I don't have a charger here. So maybe I'll have to go in my room. We might have to switch locations, but whatever. Okay, so Lila, I'm gonna go see what your question is. So we're doing a love life check-in, and you got a $35 reading, so we're gonna get out my tarot deck. I'm feeling called to use this one, actually. Okay, Lila. This could resonate for any of you guys as well. Even if you didn't buy a reading, it could resonate for you. Okay. Okay. Six of Swords being the first card out, babe. Like, just like you said in your thing, you're in the process. Your guides want you to focus on right now feeling good. Focus on getting your mental health back, prioritizing self-love, processing your emotions so you can feel stable. Because just like they say, don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry, because then you might pick the wrong thing. There's an energy here of like, don't go love shopping when you're codependent. You might pick the wrong thing. That's how the energy is coming through. It's like your guides actually don't want you to be focused on future love right now. They want you to be focused on creating a stable foundation of genuine safety. And actually what I'm getting here, yeah, see King of Cups, I'm seeing King of Cups, Seven of Swords. So what I'm getting here is there needs to be like a rebalancing in how you're showing up for yourself. This is all about your feminine energy. So your past is coming out as the King of Cups reversed, which this is people that over-receive. This is people that manipulate to receive. They will play games to receive. Like, this isn't energy. This is not genuine. This is not emotionally available. This is like, I just want to receive and I don't care about you. It's like very common man energy. With that being said, when I'm talking about your guides wanting you to actually build a stable foundation of what safety feels like for you, recognize what it is that you are seeking in your past relationships. Like, what is it that you wanted from this King of Cups reversed? How did you want them to treat you, and how did you want them to make you feel? And how can you take action towards yourself in that way? How can you create a stable foundation, a stable routine where you're consistently giving to yourself what you never got from your past partners? Because your past partners are coming out as like, they're just deceptive. So instead of getting instant gratification from the idea of somebody loving you, why don't you actually give it to yourself right here, right now, every single moment? And when you're showing up for yourself in these moments, I just want you to recognize. So say this is you taking yourself on dates. This is you writing yourself a letter. This is you processing your emotions. This is you buying yourself a movie and sitting down and watching a cute little movie with yourself. When you're doing those things for yourself after having gone through this, there's going to be emotions that come up that are hard to process, okay? Because then you're giving yourself the opportunity to say, damn, this feels good to be loved, but it hurts that I've never gotten it from somebody else. It hurts that the person I wanted it from betrayed me. And those are feelings that need to be processed, but the only way that they're going to be processed is if you show up for yourself in the way that you didn't get shown up for in the past to validate that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to look at Neek's response. So that's the only way that you can process those emotions. And just like anything, the more you work through that wound and the more you keep showing up for yourself, even through the pain of never having been shown up for, eventually it'll actually feel good, and you'll feel that hug, and you'll feel that date you take on yourself. You'll feel that energy of you showing up for yourself, but it takes process. It's a long process, all right? That's a really big energy that I'm getting, is your guides like need you to heal your idea of safety within yourself. So then when you take yourself out on a date and that one day it feels really good and you had the best date with yourself, you were alone, you took your journal, You maybe you went to the movies with yourself, got a cute little snack. Then if somebody else takes you out on a date, you get to say, instead of letting your trust issues take the forefront, which is 9 of Swords, that's what I mean, is like, just feel like you have a lot of anxiety because of trauma that you've had. You get to say in your body, does this person match the piece that I had on my date, or do they disturb it? Your body is going to tell you. Same thing, if you respond to your emotions and you process your emotions, you love your emotions, you give yourself care and empathy, then that's your compass. Now, if you open up to somebody else and they gaslight you, that's you saying, this is not the person I want. This is not safe. But you need to create a compass of what actually feels good on how you show up for yourself so you can trust others. So you say, if they don't show up for me the same way that I show up for myself, or they don't make me feel the same way that I make myself feel, then that's my body saying, this is not trustworthy. But you don't have that compass right now. So that's why your guides are wanting you to create that. The star with the hermit, that's what I mean. Like, they're wanting you to process as well. Maybe process what happened in your childhood that maybe caused you to be attracted to people that are like this. People that are emotionally unavailable. Was your dad emotionally unavailable? How did that make you feel as a child? There's so much feminine energy up here. Like, you have a really like broken heart chakra. Your heart feels kind of broken right now. I'm sending you love. So that's what I'm really getting here. It feels like you attract masculines that have a mother wound, and then you overgive to somebody before they've proven to you that they actually deserve that. And then you end up getting left. So yeah, that's what I mean. Queen of Cups reverse, King of Cups reverse. She overgives, he overreceives. It's a dynamic that is painful. So that's what I'm getting for you, Lila. If you would like, I would love to help you with this. I used to be extremely codependent myself, and I've like healed a lot from that. I'm actually in like a healthy relationship now. So if you'd love to book a personal reading with me, like a one-on-one, I could really think I could help you and give you some coping mechanisms on how you can show up for yourself, or also help you understand your past better and your childhood better, and in accord to how to heal that as well. So my personal readings are always open. If you'd love to get further guidance from me, I'd love to help you. I'm sending you love. Sheila. Okay, next we have Nicholas. Let me go see what your question is, Nicholas, because you literally sent me $100. I appreciate you so much. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, so we have Nicholas, Jaden, and then Audriana. Doesn't even want a reading. Doesn't even want a reading. Oh my god, he literally sent me $100 just because. Stop. That is the sweetest thing ever. I'm putting a heart around his name. That's so nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, so next is Jaden then, I guess. Aw, stop. Okay, so we have Jaden, Audriana, and then Isabella. So, okay. So Jaden, let me go see what your question is. So you go by Drew. Will you connect with your past? So you go by Drew. Will you connect with your past lover? Let's see what your guides have to say about this. That's not a good sign. Will Drew connect with his past lover? Damn! I'm getting yes, honestly. Okay, I knew that was gonna come out. So it's getting, yes, you will connect with your past lover, but I don't think that this is like a connection that's good for you, though, is essentially what I'm getting. Okay. This is interesting. I need to get a little bit more on this person's energy. Again, twice. Why is that out here twice? This past person definitely loves you, okay? Like, there is actually, like, genuine love that this person has for you, but they are coming out as the Queen of Cups reversed, which does tell me that they are codependent. Okay, so this person could be codependent on the relationship, on what it is that you gave them. There's something about money here coming out, okay? Like, I have seen the 10 of Pentacles twice, so I don't know if you have a lot of money or if this person has a lot of money, but there is something here about this person's idea of safety being tied to money, and I don't know if you are able to, like, maybe you pay for this person, maybe you did provide for them, maybe in some way you would provide for them, but they do genuinely love you, but it also feels like however they show up in your life, it feels like they're gonna message you. Page of Cups with the Queen of Cups reverse. This person may message you, or they may like do something, or you guys like may meet up or something. But it is coming from a space of codependency, but it's like them feeling like you're the only way for them to get safety. That's why it's codependent, is because this isn't somebody that knows how to create safety within themselves. It's like, you're my only chance. Like, you're my only chance of safety. You're my only chance of security. So that's how it's, that's what I mean. I'm taking that. So that's how it's coming through with this person when they message you. And your guides actually want you to focus on what you think is best for your future and the kind of relationship that you want to manifest. So you're being asked to not fully make a decision based on your feelings here and make a decision based on logic. So we have Cancer coming out with the 7 of Wands. You're actually being asked to like defend yourself. Again, I don't know if this person took from you or if this was a connection where like you gave more than you took. Like maybe you fathered this person in some way. You were fathering towards this person. That's kind of how it feels. But your guides are actually wanting you to like defend how much you gave and look at, if I am still showing up in this connection the same way that I was, and they are still showing up in the same way that they are, how would I feel in 5 years from now? Would I be happy? Would I actually be happy? Would I be like, don't fall in love with what it could be. Look at what it is and make a decision from that present moment. Because the Devil, this is like addiction. This is like a, you guys are each other's drug kind of vibe. Yeah. Your guides don't want you to have unrealistic emotional expectations when it comes to this person, okay? Like, you could have an energy. I'm like, okay, that's how your guides feel. They're like, don't go back to this person, Drew. That's how it feels, because look how you're coming out. You're coming out as the Emperor, babe. This is amazing. This is really good masculine energy. This is stable, grounded, somebody that can provide, somebody that will make you feel good. And look how she's coming out, Queen of Cups reversed. This is like daddy, little girl. That's the dynamic emotionally going on here. And that's why this person is codependent on you. So it's like you're actually enabling this person by giving them fatherly energy because they need to learn how to father themselves. So don't have unrealistic expectations on like, maybe they're different, maybe they're going to grow, like maybe we'll have a beautiful future. Like look at this person right now and look at, is this connection actually equal? If the answer is no, which over here I pulled this out, they're really wanting you to take your energy away from this person and focus on creating. Focus on maybe like, if you're not already in the gym, that's what I'm seeing, like hit the gym every day, cook yourself breakfast every day, do something creative that's going to benefit your future every day, instead of giving your energy to something that you don't even know if the outcome is going to be real or not. If you invest into a business every day, you know that's going somewhere. If you invest into a person that's codependent every day, you have no idea if that person is ever going to grow or not because you have no control over that. Your guides are wanting you to put your energy towards something that you can actually control. Yeah, 10 of Swords, and let this go. Your guides want you to let this connection go. That's what I've got for you, Drew. That's how this is coming through. It's coming through really freaking clear. Like clear as a bell. For the future soulmate, that's not something that I think your guides want you to be focused on right now, because they don't want you to be focused on love in general. They just want you to focus on prioritizing your energy and building something for yourself that you know, whatever you invest your energy to, it's going to bring you somewhere. Within that process, that's when you're going to manifest somebody that's investing into you the same way you're investing into yourself. Ace of Cups. I literally just cut it to the freaking Ace of Cups and the Justice and the Magician. Woo! Okay, so that's what I have for you, Drew. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Drew. Look, we're going to move into my room, guys, because my phone needs to charge. So let me just grab my decks and we will move into my room. Oh, I'm seeing a butterfly. I just have purple butterfly, guys. Maybe that resonates for somebody. Okay. Let me take this into my room along with my list, and then I'll come back for you guys, okay? I'll come back for you. Don't worry, my loves. Okay. Now I just need to grab my charger. My phone's at 4%, guys. Good thing we're migrating. We definitely needed to migrate. Do you want to see my outfit? Do you like it? Okay. Perfect. We are charging and we're charging and we're charging. So now back to the readings, baby. I'm so glad I'm going live on YouTube. This is so fun. You guys can see the cards now too. Okay, so next is Audriana. I think I'm pronouncing your name right. So we have Audriana, and then we have Isabel. And then we have Legan. I might be pronouncing your name right. And then Sheila. And that is my whole list, and I will be getting off after that. But guys, I will be going live again tomorrow, okay? I think I'll be going live again tomorrow or the next day. So if you didn't get a reading from me today, don't you worry. Let me go see what Audriana's question is. Do you need to understand about your love life? I need to turn my... Do you need to understand about your love life? I need to turn my lamp here so we can get a better angle. Okay, there we go. Audriana, what do you need to understand about your love life? I'm gonna use... You know what? I'm actually feeling called to use this deck. So freaking grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful for you. What was that? Oh, Dad. Okay, anyone else? This could resonate for you as well. Even if you didn't buy a reading, this could resonate for you. Okay, Audriana. What do you need to understand about your love life? Whoa. Holy. Okay. Whoa. Girl. I feel like you've had some fun in connections, or you have fun in connections. Okay. It's giving Leo vibes. I don't know if you have any Leo in your chart at all. Holy shit. No, I'm taking that. That resonates, actually. Loud Leo. I don't know if you have a Leo South node or you have like a Leo Mercury or Venus or something, but it's really giving strong Leo vibes, girl. Or a Leo moon, maybe even. Okay, so what your guides want you to understand about your love life is your intention. That's like the biggest thing here is your energies is coming out with the devil. Capricorn is out here, strong Leo, strong Sagittarius, also Aquarius is out here, Pisces as well, Scorpio too. So what they're wanting you to understand is your intention. It just feels like you're approaching love fully faith-based, which is great. Like, it's great to have faith, but it just doesn't feel exactly grounded. So what I mean by that is 6 of Wands reversed fell on the ground. What that means is that you maybe really like getting attention. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, we all have to be desired, like that's fun. But it just does feel like your intention when going into a connection could be seeking out something that's like flirty and fun and passionate, something that you are getting your ego fed, something like you are getting attention. But your mindset with the Fool is like, okay, well, obviously we don't want that out of balance. Like, the connection isn't always going to be that way. But we can have a little fun, but because that's your initial intention, it seems like you attract people that, like, if you're initially approaching a connection with like flirty, fun energy, 9 times out of 10, that's not going to manifest into a real relationship because you guys are both starting with like egoic validation. So it's almost like you attract somebody that gives you what you want, and then you know that that's not going to last forever. And you're like, well, eventually we will deepen the connection and then it'll still be fun and flirty, but we can deepen it. But you attract people that want something surface level because your intention at the beginning is surface level. That's how this feels. So with that being said, they're actually wanting you to shift your intention and change your intention when taking action on romance. So my best advice here, especially with the Devil and the Tower, you may have a type, Queen, okay? Recognize what your type is. And I'm talking physical type, and also what that ends up being emotionally. So maybe you have a physical type for like hotties, super hot, attractive men or women, doesn't matter, whatever you're into. Super hotties, right? And then they end up being emotionally unavailable. And then they end up being surface level. Okay, so we're recognizing that your type, your pain body, is attracted to emotionally unavailable people. So the way that you can go out of that is you need to expand your ego. So this is going on dates with people that are out of your comfort zone, that are not your type. So if you look at somebody, it doesn't even matter. If you look at somebody and you're like, I'm not super attracted to them. They're not lighting my body on fire, but I'm gonna go on a date with them because maybe they're a good person. That doesn't mean that needs to be your boyfriend. Doesn't mean it's going to be your husband, but it does mean that you're seeking out a new experience that isn't solely reliant on receiving something that you've always received that doesn't end up going the way that you want. But what you do get from that is then you're expanding it. So you've only ever attracted King of Wands reversed. That's like a passionate, flighty energy. It's not grounded. It's not emotionally available. So say then you go on a date with somebody you're not attracted to and they're the King of Cups. They're emotionally available and they bring you flowers, they do whatever for you. And this is dating. Just because they bring you flowers doesn't mean you need to lock them down, doesn't mean you need to get married. Like, allow yourself to receive that. And then you have great conversation. And you may be thinking on that date, okay, I'm not attracted to this person, but I'm actually having a really great time and I'm enjoying their emotional availability. Then, after experiencing that, then you go on a date with the King of Wands reversed again. And then you go, okay, I usually would be really enticed by this experience, but I just experienced somebody that I actually had a really good conversation with, and we have shitty conversation. I'm actually not enjoying this as much as I used to. That's the benefit of dating outside your comfort zone and dating outside your type, is that you experience different types of people that give you a feeling that maybe your usual type wouldn't give you. And then eventually you'll find somebody that has all of it. You'll find somebody that's also attractive, that is also flirty and fun, that is also emotionally available. But right now it's like you're addicted to something that is not good for you. So I would go on a few dates if I were you with some people that are not your type. That's my advice for you. That's what I have for you, Audriana. Audriana. Okay, and then we have Isabel. Let me see what Isabel's reading. I don't know why I'm saying like that. It's so funny. What your question is. I'm so sorry. I've already said your name. I'm so sorry. I've already said your name. You didn't want me to say it. I will not say the other person's name though, Queen. Okay. I need to say it in my head though. So what do they think of you? Which one do I want to use? I'm going to use the animal oracle. What do they think of you? What does think about Isabel? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Okay, I love that energy immediately. I'm just gonna take those three. I literally put this card back and it just came out. That's what I mean. What does he think of you? This person cannot figure you out. That's immediately something I'm getting. Like I feel like you have a complex personality. You might have a lot of different personalities here. It's giving Gemini. It's giving Gemini energy. It feels like Gemini energy. Okay, before I get into tarot, I'm gonna use this tarot deck once I do. I'm gonna talk on the base energy. You are this person thinks you're extremely playful and fun and attractive. They definitely are attracted to you. But the main thing speaking out to me is that your energy is free. So you could be extremely like independent when it comes to like how you perceive yourself, how you show up for yourself. Even if you're in a group of people, like you are the leader. You are free no matter what. You're not going to be tied down by anything. So again, there's no relationship cards out here. I think this person perceives you as somebody that doesn't, not that you don't want a relationship, but you maybe don't want a relationship in the way that they do. Like this person thinks that you are like literally horse is the energy, like a free spirit, like horse freaking energy. But there is also something here about them feeling like in connections, you could use a playful energy to kind of deflect from the fact that you maybe have a commitment issue or you maybe have a commitment wound because you are so independent and free. Like that's not something you would want to lose. So there is just a vibe here that they feel like this is something that you are letting go of. Like you are needing to let go of a version of yourself that copes with playful energy. That's how it feels. This is so confirmation for what I just fucking read. Literally the horse energy. This is like free energy. Four of Wands reversed, which is the commitment card, with the Six of Pentacles. This person feels like you like to receive what a relationship offers, but you don't actually want to be in a relationship. This is I hope this isn't a judgment energy for you. Okay. Judgment coming out. Oh my God. This person has a strong opinion. I don't know if they're like a Virgo or something, but this person definitely has a really strong opinion of you. So with that being said, it just really does feel like this person feels like you don't want something surface level in connections in general, but you also avoid something that's commitment focused. This person's in your energy is coming out as King of Cups. So this is Moose energy. So they're coming out as the King of Cups, and it feels like they feel like they have something to offer you. That's what I mean. They feel like they have something to offer you to help you step into this new beginning. We have the World and the Death out here. That's what I mean. This person can recognize that you're kind of in a big transition period in your life. Honestly, that's how it feels. It feels like your energy is really in a big transition. Guys, the Moose King of Cups card is being clarified by the King of Cups. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what I mean. So this is somebody that they feel like they can offer you a sense of emotional stability, and this is somebody that's emotionally independent as well. It's kind of like they can see through how you perceive relationships, because a commitment issue is out of fear, right? So it's like if they see that you are really independent and you're free, they can maybe see how they're like, well, yeah, you can have a relationship and still have that, but you might not believe that, or you may just not be on that same thought process as this person. This person feels like they have some type of wisdom that they could offer you if you were to let them in a relationship. Yeah, I'm the Two of Wands. I'm just getting this energy that they're like, look at your future. Like, temper yourself when it comes to connections and look at your future. This is definitely somebody that wants a connection with you, if I'm being honest. They want a connection with you, and they want to actually help shift your idea of how a connection could go and how a connection could be. It's like you have some type of fear of receiving is actually how it's coming through. And this is somebody that wants to help you heal that. Look at the Ace of Pentacles with the Star reversed and the Two of Swords. It's like this, you have an offer right in front of you, but because you don't actually believe that it could be healing, your energy's like, oh, I don't know. So this person feels like you're back and forth with them. Like, I think this person thinks that you maybe have feelings for them, but you're not, like, you don't want to get into a relationship. So honestly, if I were you, I would give this person a chance. Like, reading your energy, like, I think that this could be really beneficial for you on whatever perspective this person gives you could be actually quite healing for you. That's what I'm getting for you. It's coming through pretty clear, Isabel. I really hope this resonates for you, Queen. Okay, next on my list is we only have 2 people left, and that's perfect because I have about 25 minutes to get off. So, and I think they're both $35 readings, so that's perfect. So we have Legan. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Legan and then Sheila. And then that's going to be all the readings for today until I go live again. What day is it today? Tuesday? I think I'm going to go live again on Thursday. All right. I might be live tomorrow, but I will for sure be live on Thursday if you didn't get a reading from me today. So let me just put my oracles back because I'm not going to be using them. And then we will get into the last 2 readings. Thank you guys so much for supporting me on this live. Like, I used to go live on TikTok like this, but I'm just not really on TikTok that much anymore. And when I went live again recently, it was just not a good experience. Like, it just didn't feel right. And then I was like, I wonder if I can go live on YouTube and do paid readings. And I did, and I'm loving the experience. Like, I literally am loving it. So I will be going live often on here and doing paid readings for you guys. And then, oh my gosh, so many of my subscribers will have gotten a reading from me. I love that. Okay, let me go see what Legan's question is. I'll be right back. Your reading. Period. You gave me the perfect amount of information. Started YouTube. Also left a toxic job. Okay, period. Send it out. The hell? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I literally know the exact message here. So when it comes to the 9 to 5 that you currently have, I'm not giving like, oh my God, your YouTube is going to be so good, quit your job. That's not the vibe I'm getting. The vibe that I'm getting is right now, your job drains you. Point blank period. Like, you're not happy doing your job. You're not emotionally fulfilled doing your job. But then you're also going to YouTube as a new sense of security. But what you don't want is to show up for YouTube the same way you show up for your current job. So with this is like King of Wands reverse. This is like, I'm doing something because I need it. I'm doing it because I need it, not because I'm enjoying it, not because I love it. So what your guides want you to do is first, use your current job as a crutch to create YouTube. Continue on that journey, continue posting, continue having faith, but to make sure that you're showing up in that area of your life with an energy that is actually positive towards manifesting and not an energy of lack. Make sure that your guides actually want you to deepen how you're taking care of yourself and your emotional fulfillment. So if that requires you to create a new routine where in the morning, maybe you get up a little bit earlier and you start to meditate, or you start to journal, or in your daily job, you slow down if you can. Like, you slow down, you focus on your 5 senses, you bring a meditative perspective into your daily job. But there's something here about you, like, needing to not let what you need or the sense of security that you need to stop you from nurturing your emotions. Because if you're showing up to YouTube saying, I need this and this is my new sense of security, you're not going to manifest that. Because manifesting doesn't come from needy energy. It comes from enjoyment. It's like, this is fun for me. Like, I love it. This feels nurturing for me. That's when you get that manifestation. So in order to heal out the fear that you're experiencing about not feeling safe, you need to take actions every day to nurture yourself. So this is like making sure you're slowing down and you're like journaling your emotions, you're finding time to find stillness, you're taking baths, you're cooking yourself dinner, like you're doing things that actually feel good for you. So you have a compass of what feels good. So then you can take that same energy into creating a new stable creation for yourself, which is YouTube for you right now. So how your YouTube goes is exactly how you choose for it to go. But if you show up with fear, the outcome is going to be fear. If you show up with love, the outcome is going to be abundant, because that is in vibration with love. So that's like my biggest energy here, is that you're aware that you're not emotionally fulfilled. So your guides are kind of giving you a judgment call that this is an opportunity for you to create emotional fulfillment without having the actual manifestation to give you that. So I want safety and I want money to give me safety. So how can I create safety without money? How can I feel safe without money? That's like my biggest advice for you here. I really hope that made sense. I hope that resonated for you. Okay, last person on my list is Sheila. Let me see what your question is, Sheila. Let's see where your love life is. I can't tell you when you're gonna meet your person unless it comes out naturally, because it really is dependent on free will. So I'm just gonna ask about your love life in general and see what comes out. Oh, just saw something positive. Slay. Send out. Okay, how your energy is coming out, like you are coming out as the Queen of Cups upright and the Four of Swords, which is giving me very much like you've maybe reflected on what you want, you've reflected on like how you want a relationship to be. But when it comes to actually building that relationship, there might be like, what is this? Hold on, let me see. There's something here about you actually like going out of your comfort zone. Like if maybe you isolate yourself, that's what I mean. Maybe you are routined to healing. Maybe you're routined to like not going on dating apps or not putting yourself out and just being like, I am the Empress. I'm going to receive my love when it comes into my life. And like that is so true, but you also got to work with the universe. Like we are the co-creators of our reality. So like you can do all of this work on yourself. And if you never like go out of your comfort zone and put yourself in an environment, like you're not going to meet anybody. Like the universe can't just make somebody like come and knock on your door. You know, like your soulmate isn't just going to find your house and knock on your door. So your energy is coming out as healed. Like that is amazing. It's coming out independent, emotionally independent. That's probably something you worked on for a long time. So I hope that's validating for you. But then on the right side, when it comes to your actions, it just feels like your actions are strategic towards yourself. So it feels like you could be in an energy right now of like, okay, how can I continue to heal myself and continue to grow and continue this lesson of independence and validation, and I'm not me being completely independent and not needing a relationship, but knowing I deserve it. If you know you deserve it, then why are you not going out of your comfort zone? And why are you still perfecting yourself and not just going out and having fun, believing that you're going to find that? Like the message that I'm getting here is your guides actually want you to let go of healing yourself. That's how it's coming through. Like it feels like you heal yourself every day, and that might cause you to have a strict mindset. And your guides are like, healing is right now, with the amount of healing you've done emotionally, healing is having fun and trusting that in the present moment, if something comes up, you have the awareness to be able to, okay, let me process this right now. And then you process it, and then you can have fun again. And then something comes up and you process it, and then you have fun again. But your energy right now is like lacking fun. And so this is like, again, going out of your comfort zone. So take this how it resonates for you. Maybe this is like going out and going dancing, taking some kind of class, just going out in general, just like go out more often. But there is something here about your guides. Like when you're meeting somebody, they want you to put yourself in a position where you're having fun. And that is when you're going to meet your person, is when you're having fun and you're not like healing yourself, perfecting yourself. Because that is a long journey that you've been on, and it's just not serving you anymore, nor is it like bringing you closer to your like person. Your person might be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I saw the King of Cups, and I also saw the King of Swords. So take that how it resonates. But get out, be seen, go have fun. That's literally the advice for your guides when it comes to meeting the next person that you're supposed to be with. Yeah, like prove to yourself that you don't need to heal consciously. You don't need to constantly look at yourself to heal. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you, Sheila. All right, guys. I really hope that everybody that got a reading resonated with the reading. They got insight. They got hope. I know some of you sent me back responses, which I'm so happy you did resonate with your readings. Again, so I want to go live 2 or 3 times a week. So if you didn't get a reading from me, then no worries. You still have lots of time, because I still would love for this to be something that I do pretty often. So other than that, I will see you guys in my next live or in my next YouTube video. I love you so much, strawberries. Thank you for supporting me.